1.3, 1.3, 1.3 is good for me. Hey guys, Monkey DKS here, and I'm an idiot. Yes, we are on 1.3.1, and I am so excited. I am going to collect some XP. Okay, I'm not going to collect some XP. My inventory is full. I've done a little bit on here. I went back to my cave spider farm to see if that still worked. It still does. It's a little glitchy in a different way, but not a bad way. Thanks, Enderman. So I'm pretty excited about that. This is going to be really boring for a second. I apologize. Let me just dump my inventory. I have filled, literally just going to dump it, every single chest upstairs in the bottom of the lighthouse with, I'll leave that on me, with cobblestone, and then smelted it. And now all I have to do is take it out. And I'm not hearing any game sounds. I'm also getting some lag. Oh, game sound. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, game sounds were giving me trouble earlier, but that's all right. So let me see. Okay, I can hear stuff now. Let us grab some XP. Level 4. Not bad. I went from level 3 or 4, I don't remember now, to level 20. That's that'll do. So I've spent a lot of time enchanting some things. I have all new tools. I have a bunch of new stuff. I haven't done any armor yet. I will do that next. But it is roughly, I don't know, maybe a half hour to get to level 30. Whereas in 1.2.5, it was almost 2 hours to get to level 50, and it's awesome. It's just fantastic. I'm just doing everything I can, and I'm having a blast with it. So let's look at some other stuff that's going on. I have my cows and my pigs, and I need some more pigs. Come here, pigs. You're getting some love. Oh, I'm in it. Run around like a crazy person. Oh, I'm out of wheat. Okay, that's enough then. And I do have a plan. I'm going to move the cows and pigs over here. And I have to watch my step because it's a mess over here. And I started digging this out, but as you can see, despite the fact that inside the lighthouse, I have this much room, down here, I only have like that much room. And that's with digging under the water and already making a fake roof because it was actually lower. It sort of followed that sand over there. So this is going to be a little bit different than what I had originally planned. If you've seen my last episode in Creative, where I was looking at how to make the cow cookers, I guess cow and pig, I'll do both. I was going to have them all pushed back towards this wall, go over here, go up, and then drop down. I may not be able to do that. I may have to bring this whole room down first, which should be fine because underneath this room is the storage level, and what I have planned, I do have a plan for the storage level now, is not going to take up too much height. And I think it'll look neat. I hope it looks neat because otherwise it's going to look like crap. But that's where we're at, and I think I'm going to continue to work on this today. I have a couple of big projects that I want to do. And I'm very excited. It's 1.3. Who's not excited? I've been working in the farms, the tree farms, a little bit, and I actually took before I ruined my axe. I took and I turned these sideways, which I think I like. I definitely like it better over there. So I think that's nicer than over here where you're looking at the bottom. So I was excited about that. As you can see, I didn't finish because I didn't want to keep punching and my axe broke. I replanted in here. No, this room is still not done. It needs more sandstone, which I have not gone to collect yet. But yeah, we are making progress, and I am very excited for 1.3. So we will continue on. I'm going to do some excavating in the cow/pig room, the new one, not the old one. And I will be back when I have something interesting to show. Oh, I also have this. This is going to need to be reworked a little bit. So I like this idea, but when I'm somewhere between level 25 and level 29, I can't get anything to work. I've tried putting torches down here so it blocks 1, put a torch down here, but then it actually blocks 3. And I think because I have an extra one... Oh, no, I got rid of the extra one. That one's actually wood now. Secret surprise. To try and fix that problem, and it wasn't working. So I'm still not sure exactly what to do with that. But, yeah. So we're going to keep going. We're going to, keep moving forward. Just keep digging, as they say, and I will be back. I'm also working on this room to try and put pistons right here. So I have a lot of projects in progress, and I would love to get them, done. So this episode, we're going to try and finish the cooker. And actually, thanks to Assumevoid for reminding me that dispensers can dispense water. If you think back to my last episode, I had the water coming down with pistons that drop down and push the cows. I can actually just put dispensers somewhere. So I'm going to try that, see what works best where, and stuff like that. Maybe I can just put dispensers 1 block up across here, because they can fit underneath it, or something. I'm not sure. No, they can't fit underneath it. I don't know. So I'm going to work that into the design, and it'll be fun. But I did lose the creative world because Bucket is broken, so Multiverse is not working. So I am doing all of this from memory, and it's kind of exciting, actually. So there will be lots of screw-ups, and I will make sure to document them for posterity. Thanks for watching so far. I don't have to say thanks for watching. I'm just going to keep going. I'm probably going to cut that part out. Although every time I say that, I then put it in, so you can see that I'm an idiot. Well, I'll find out later. Hey, guys. I have done a whole bunch of digging, and this is what I've come up with. So with the ocean right there, I'm going to try and leave this as the roof, quote-unquote, and not go too much higher. I'm going to have to go a little bit higher here where I want the cows and pigs to come up, but not too much. So I've come up with, I go down here, and I turn, and I can go down either side, and I've started making the pens. You can see I had 1 block of grass that I managed to not destroy when I was going crazy digging things out. So now I have this coming down to both sides to try and grow some grass down here. Not at all necessary because there aren't going to be any sheep on this side, but I do like the way that grass looks in an animal pen, and I feel bad when I just give them a rock floor or a wood floor. I don't know why that doesn't make any sense logistically at all, because animals don't give a crap, and they're not real anyway. But that's okay. So here you can see the white wool line. This is 8 blocks away from that wall. And so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to here. And then this is 8. So here's my confusion. I'm going to shrink the room up a bit instead of leaving this part open. Well, okay, there's 2 ways I could do this. I could put pistons... where would the piston be? It's extended to there, so the piston would be here. And then, I don't have any fence posts. If I had a fence post, I'd put it right there. So that would be the extended part of the piston. And then this block would be part of the gate, I guess I'll call it, that lets the animals go this way. So if that's the gate, then this block is in my way because they won't fit under here. So my other idea is I could drop these couple of rows, this row down 1, and maybe do something that way. And I may try that still, because if they can't get through one block, including the baby pigs, which I tried out in the last episode, in the creative world, baby pigs cannot get out this way through a one block gap, then this will be fine. If I just lowered both of these down, that might actually be the easiest way. The only trouble with that, okay, so now here's the part that changes. Now I do need signs on the back wall, which I guess isn't a huge deal, to keep the water from just continuing to go, if that matters. I guess it kind of doesn't. Anyway, we'll play around with it, but that's where I'm at now. I have to continue the room out this way, and I think if this is 8, I might go probably not 16, maybe 12 blocks, not counting the wall, and then make that the rest of the room. So I have a lot of digging. I did break my efficiency pick. So I have my unbreaking 3 out of the chest that I had from before 1.3 even. And you're a floating block of dirt. So, yeah, so that's where I'm at. I'm going to keep digging. I do want to tell you that I am live streaming this episode while I'm working. So if you really like the boring bits and my mumbling to myself and standing in a single place thinking, then you can go to twitch.tv/monkeydks with a regular O, not a 0. And you can check me out there. And this recording of the live stream will probably be there, which is actually why this part of it may not seem as smooth, because I'm only getting about 19-20 frames per second, because I'm streaming and recording and making all kinds of mess. So we'll see what happens, and I will be back when I have something else that's interesting. Alright, so we now have the room mostly cleared out. The roof is still ugly as crap, but that's okay. There's still a ravine back here if I don't pay attention, but all of the dirt is in. The grass race is winning on this side, clearly. Oops. And it's not doing as good over here, but it will. And yes, I have decided I'm getting rid of those. Put that one back eventually. But we do have progress anyway. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hole myself up in a dirt hidey hole, go eat lunch, and then come back, and all of my grass will be done. Then I'm going to start working on redstone and ignoring the ugliness of the room for a little longer, just so I can get it working. And we shall see. I'm going to have a stretch too. Okay, sorry. Sorry, that was very rude. But it's been 2.5 hours or so just to get this far. And I'm having a blast doing it, but whew, tired. So I'm going to get up and move around for a bit. I got to go pick up my car. It was getting some work done. And then, yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm going to get rid of some of this too, because it's in my view. You're blocking my view, man. I love this shovel. It's been great. It's almost gone. So that's where we're at. We're making some progress. Not fast as I would like to go, but it's all right. We are moving. So this is how big they're going to be. I think that's going to be okay. So it's 12 this way. I forget if that includes the wall. I don't think it does. I mean, I think it does. So 1, 2. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not going to count it. But it is 8 to here. And yes, I think I'm going to drop both of these down, put them in a 1 wide thing, bring them up, and then drop them down here through lava, right in the middle. Boink. And that's where we're at. So I'm going to go do some in real life stuff, and then I will be back later. Alright, well, that's a little bit better. I still have some roof things to deal with, or ceiling things to deal with, but I do like the way this looks. So it's going to come down here, and then I'm going to have the animals drop right here. It's going to be very close to that, but that's okay, I think. Oh, also, that's not continued down below. I covered it up. But we are at least prepared. So I think we can do that. Oh, what did I do here? Let's try this one. Yeah, we'll see what's going on. So we have a plan, and I'm excited. Okay, so it has been many hours since I last recorded. I am kind of stuck. So this looks like what it's supposed to look like. I have the two sections separated out so the animals can't get across, which is good. What I don't have is a double piston extender, and let me show you what I mean. With 1.3, a lot of things changed, and so I could not figure out how to make the double piston extender work. And when I say I mean me and 3 other people in the live stream who are trying to help. Okay, well, 2 other people in the live stream that are trying to help, and 1 guy who really wishes he understood Redstone. But so I don't know. We're going back and forth. We're going crazy and spending a lot of time on it. So what I'm going to do for now is I'm just going to leave this as a single piston extension, and they'll just have to hop over this little 1 block tall wall for a while, just because I want to keep going and I want to get this done. It's already midnight, and I don't know how much longer I have in me. Probably a little while, because I'm having fun with this live stream. I got a good group in there. But yeah, so I'm going to go with that for now, and then when someone else who's smarter than me comes up with a vertical array piston double extender thing, then I'm going to edit that out. Then we will be able to figure out how to do it right. But for now, I'm okay with the little jump. So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to start working on the mouth here, the gate, whatever I'm calling it, I don't know, and then figure out where they're going to go up and come down and drop down. So I will be back very soon. Oh, I also made a water feature for absolutely no reason whatsoever, but because it's pretty. So I'll let you know. Okay, so hours later, we've decided we're giving up on that. We went with this design with the... I hate it when things do that. I'm going to leave it. With the block that's partially up, and then it's going to go up higher. I put the dispenser in. I'm going to make this a little bit prettier, I hope, because that's not at all. And now this moves. So when you... fell down. When you flip the switch now, 3 things happen. The wall goes up, separates cows on both sides of the wall. These cows, this round, are safe. And on the other side, they are going to get flushed. I missed. They're going to get flushed down here. And then they're going to go down. And they end up down here. And now they can't jump out anymore. And they go down the tunnel. And then I have to make a vertical rise for them. So that's where we're at now. I'm still really annoyed that the double piston extender did not work. But it's not the end of the world. What is this random piece of wood doing there? Why did you guys in the live stream not tell me about the random piece of wood that you can't see right now? Because I can't record at the same time. So, pro tip that I learned this morning, because I've never put water in a dispenser before. If this lever is not here, let me get rid of it. When you flip this switch, when you flip this lever, it won't just turn the water on and off. So it's off now, and then it goes on, but the water's not on. So I turn it off again, and the water goes on. But if you put a lever on your dispenser and turn it on, then it will always work with one switch. I now have it backwards, but that's okay. I can fix that in a second. So every time I flip the switch, it goes on or off. I need to reverse it, but that's okay. So that's kind of cool. So I'm going to actually call it a night, I think. I was going to go and finish this and do the drop, but it's 12:30. I'm tired. But thank you guys, and I will I'll catch you guys next time. I'm going to say goodnight to the stream, and then I will... Well, alright, you guys will see me in like a second with this all done and very beautiful and pretty. No, it probably won't be pretty, but it'll be done. So, ramble, ramble, ramble. Stop record. Okay, guys, I have fixed the problem. I went into creative this morning after a fresh night's sleep, a very long, long night's sleep actually, and I figured out what timing I needed to use to make this work, and then I brought it over here, and then it didn't work, and then I adjusted a little bit because I was doing it in single player before, and now I'm in multiplayer. So now when I flip this lever, this gets double piston extended up, even though for a long time I didn't think it was working because I could see the piston, so I could see the side of the piston, which is right there, but it's just a visual glitch. So now when I flip the lever up, the double piston extends, splits the pen in half, takes all the animals that are on this side, pushes them down this way until they reach... Oh, this didn't go down. Okay, I gotta look at that one. I think I have to invert it. Where am I? Pushes them down through there, and then we'll go up and around later. And when I close this, the pistons extend all the way, and the water goes away. So I am super, super excited. Yeah, so that's inverted, but that's okay. But I'm very excited. So that's what we got so far, and I will let you know when I have more. Okay, well, I said I would be back when I was done, and I am done. So here's what I've come up with. Originally the ceiling was going to be made out of leaves, but I have lava again, so that didn't work. But I don't mind it. So this is the pens, and they are fully functioning, except for when I do that. They were fully functioning a minute ago. I have to look downstairs, and I took the bucket out, so I knew that wasn't going to work. So far, the only problem I can come up with is that it doesn't work, because the cows refuse to go up, even when I have a whole bunch of them being pushed that way into the tunnel thing. They'll get one, maybe two to go through, and that one or two will work, but then it just leaves a bunch of them just swimming down there. So we can see this goes up. So this is working fine. They're going to come over here. And then fall. On fire. And then dead. I wish they died a little faster. Well, some of them do, I guess. So there's my... See, I'm hearing cows die now, because they're dying in the water. So there's two places they die. They die down at the bottom, and they die over here. Right at the top, right here. So that's unfortunate. But I'm pretty happy with it. But while I was recording the live stream over the last day and a half, I have this for getting the cows in here. Over the last day and a half, two very incredible things happened. One, I made a full stack of pistons, which is always fun and exciting. And two, oh yeah, we landed on Mars again, which was awesome. I stayed up to watch that. I am exhausted, and it was totally worth it. So, I don't know if you guys have seen anything about that, watched anything about that, we were having a blast in the live stream, hanging out, and listening to NASA JPL. And it was pretty sweet. I can get rid of this now. So anyway, I'm going to call this an episode. There are a few things that I still have to work out, and I will figure them out, but not right away. Like this is one of them. If anyone has any ideas on how to make that better, let me know. Until then, I will see you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching. Oh, God, I'm tired. I gotta go to work.